Good afternoon and welcome to After School Snack Time. We are so excited you are here and we will get started in just a few minutes. Welcome, friends. We are so glad that you are here for snack time. Hello and welcome today. We are in a new location for snack time today because we're going to do something fun together. Rather than having a snack all made, we get to make it together today. Would you like to be in the kitchen with me? All right. So, time for some introductions in case you've never joined us for snack time before. I am Crystal Parker, the Financial Education and Community Outreach Ambassador for the credit union. And with me is Miss Rosalina, the Savings Kangaroo for the credit union. She is the one who picks out all of our stories and plans our fun, and I get to hang out with her and be along for this fun ride with you. Today, we have not one story, but two stories planned for snack time, and we have a delicious snack. I have some helpers in the kitchen today, so if your grown-ups say that you can do this snack too, this is something you should be able to help with. So, you ready to make snack? Mm-hmm. All right, friends, let's go. Today, we are making a harvest Chex Mix, all right? So, part of this, you have to make a sauce, and I made the sauce already because you also have to bake part of this Chex Mix in the oven, and it takes 45 minutes. And I didn't think that all of you would want to wait 45 minutes for this snack, right? So I did the sauce, but I'll show it to you. So you start off with some butter, some brown sugar, and some vanilla extract, okay? Now, to do this, you want to do it in a large measuring cup because you could put the butter into the measuring cup, put it into the microwave to melt it because the butter does have to be melted. Then you'll need 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. And then you'll need 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. Okay, so I mixed all of these things together. And then I also, not sure if you can see it all, over here I have the Chex Mix. Okay, I poured this into a large, big bowl. Okay, I took Chex Mix or Chex cereal. Well, we're gonna get to the M&Ms. I also added some pretzels to the bowl. And I added some bugles to the bowl. So I put all of these into this big bowl, and then this buttery sweet mix, I poured it all over, and then I mixed it up. After that, I poured it onto some sheets to put into the oven. And now it's all done. So now we get to do the fun part. We're gonna put it in the bowl. Whoa. Trying not to make a big mess. All right, you wanna help me with this part?
Yes.
All right. Trying to keep it all in the bowl. Oh, we had to run away and somebody had to eat it. All right, now comes the fun ingredients. All right, so we've done the mix. Now we get to add the sweet stuff to it. So we have some candy pumpkins. Would you like to pour those in? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, dump those into the bowl. Now we have some candy corn. Would you like to pour those in?
No.
Would you like to pour them in? And the recipe calls for Reese's Pieces, but yep, you can do it in just a moment. I actually have a peanut allergy, so I can't have Reese's Pieces, so I opted for M&Ms. So you can change out your chocolate candy as you could do. You want to put the M&Ms in? All right. All right. Now we have all of our candies in here, friends. Okay. Now comes the fun part. We have to mix it up.
Can I mix?
All right, you want to mix some?
Can I mix some?
Yes, absolutely. Now let's get deep in there. Ready? You're gonna help get really deep. Oh yeah.
Can I do it?
And once it's all mixed, you have this beautiful, yummy mix.
I'm not crush it up.
Oh, let's not crush it because we want to eat them. What do you think, friends? Does this look yummy?
Yeah.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Now it's time for the taste test. You ready? Let's taste it. You got to get a little bit of everything in there. Mmm.
Where's an M&M core? I have two.
Mmm. High five. Mmm.
Okay.
Well, as you can see, when you double, this makes a giant bowl of Chex Mix. So we have a lot. So I'm thinking if we can be careful and not eat it all, we might have enough for Halloween this weekend. Who's excited about Halloween?
Me.
Yeah? Would you like to read a Halloween story?
Yes.
All right, let's take off the apron because we're not cooking anymore. We'll hang that up. We need to take off your apron too? Okay.
Oh.
All right. And now let's head. I'm going to stay in the kitchen, but I invite all of you to virtually join us on the story couch. Today, we're going to read 2 stories for story time. And the first one is The Little Old Lady Who Was Not Afraid of Anything. Are you afraid of things?
No.
No?
I'm scared of I'm scared of lions.
Okay, so it sounds like we have some friends that are scared of some things. All right, so let's dig into our story today.
Lions are alive.
The Little Old Lady Who Was Not Afraid of Anything by Linda Williams. Illustrated by Megan Lloyd.
I like Lily's mom.
Once upon a time, there was a little old lady who was not afraid of anything. One windy afternoon, the little old lady left her cottage and went for a walk in the forest to collect herbs and spices, nuts and seeds. She walked so long and so far that it started to get dark. There was only a sliver of moon shining through the night. The little old lady started to walk home. Suddenly, she stopped. Right in the middle of her path were 2 big shoes, and the shoes went clomp, clomp.
Clomp.
Get out of my way, you 2 big shoes. I'm not afraid of you. And the little old lady, and on she walked down the path. But behind her, she could hear 2 shoes go clomp, clomp. A little farther on, the little old lady stumbled into a pair of pants, and the pants went wiggle, 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 wiggle.
No.
Get out of my way, you pants. I'm not afraid of you, said the little old lady, and she walked on. But behind her, she could hear 2 shoes go clomp, clomp, and 1 pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. Further still, the little old lady bumped into a shirt, and that shirt went shake, shake. Get out of my way, shirt. I'm not afraid of you, said the little old lady, and she walked a little further, but behind her, she could hear 2 shoes go clomp, clomp, and 1 pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle, and 1 shirt go shake, shake. A little ways on, the little old lady came upon 2 white gloves and a tall black hat. And the gloves went clap, clap, and the hat went nod, nod. Get out of my way, you 2 white gloves and a tall hat. I'm not afraid of you, she said. And on she walked, just a little bit farther. But behind her, she could hear 2 shoes go clomp, clomp. 1 pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. 1 shirt go shake, shake. 2 gloves go clap, clap. And 1 hat go nod, nod. By now, the little old lady was walking quite at a fast pace. She was very near her cottage when she was startled by a very huge, very orange pumpkin head. And the head went boo, boo. This time, the little old lady did not stop to talk. She did not stop at all. She ran. But behind her, she could hear 2 shoes go clomp, clomp. 1 pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. 1 shirt go shake, shake. 2 gloves go clap, clap. 1 hat go nod, nod. And 1 scary pumpkin head go boo, boo. The little old lady did not look back. She ran as fast as she could, and she didn't catch her breath until she was safe inside her cottage with the door locked. She sat in her chair by the fire, and she rocked and she rocked. It was so quiet in her house before the knock, knock on the door. Should she answer it? Well, she was not afraid of anything. She went to the door and opened it. What do you think she saw? 2 shoes go clomp, clomp, and 1 pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle, and 1 shirt go shake, shake, and 2 gloves go clap, clap, and 1 hat go nod, nod, and 1 scary pumpkin head go boo, boo. I'm not afraid of you, said the little old lady bravely. What do you want anyway? We've come to scare you. You can't scare me, said the little old lady. Then what's to become of us? The pumpkin head suddenly looked unhappy. I have an idea, said the little old lady. She whispered into the pumpkin's ear. The pumpkin head nodded, and its face seemed to brighten. The little old lady said goodnight, closed the door, and whistled on her way to bed. The next morning, she woke up early. She went to her window, looked out into her garden, and what do you think she saw? 2 shoes go clomp, clomp. 1 pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. 1 shirt go shake, shake. 2 hands go clap, clap. 1 hat go nod, nod. And 1 scary pumpkin head go boo, boo, and scare all the crows away. What did you think of that story, friends?
Good.
Did you like it? Yeah?
It's scary.
A little bit scary?
And the pumpkin said boo.
I know, the pumpkin said boo.
Like a ghost.
Yes.
Woo!
All right, friends.
Woo!
It's time to eat some more snack and get ready for story number 2. All right, friends, it is time for our second book today. We are reading a money book. Every month, we try to read at least one book that talks about money. And last week, I shared with you that there was something really special about this book. Are you ready to hear what's so special about it? The author of this book lives right here in Richmond. And she teaches kids about money too. She and I have worked on some amazing things. And so the author, Jamia Jones, is from right here in the Richmond area, just like all of you, which is pretty special, right? So, you ready for our story? Pennies for Piggy. Make a wish and blow out the candles, said Mama. Leah closed her eyes, took a deep breath, and blew out the candles. Who wants cake and ice cream? Said Mama. I do, screamed the children. Everyone gathered round. It was time for Leah to open her gifts, said Daddy. Daddy handed Leah the last box. Here you go, sweetie. I wonder what's inside, said Leah. As she ripped off the wrapping paper, opened the box, and threw the tissue paper. What's in there? Said Jordan. She pulled out a purple pig wearing a white tutu. One of the children yelled out, "It's a pig!" And all the children laughed. It's not just any pig, said Daddy. It's a piggy bank. You can put your money in it, Leah, said Mama. Who is it from? I see a note in here, said Daddy. It says, "Happy birthday, Leah. Now that you're 6, we think you're ready to save like a big girl. Every time you get $1, you should put 10 pennies in your piggy bank. Save lots of pennies so you can do something special. Love, Grandma and Grandpa, Royal." I love it, said Leah. The next day, Leah and her parents went to visit her aunt and uncle. Uncle Ray, guess what Grandma and Grandpa Royal got me for my birthday? A purple piggy bank so I can save my money, she blurted out before he could even answer. Do you have any money to save yet? Asked Uncle Ray. No, she said sadly. He handed Leah some money. Well, here's $2, kid. Happy birthday. Leah jumped with gladness. Thanks, Uncle Ray. Leah ran through the house screaming, Mama, Mama, Mama. Leah, slow down. What is it? Said Mama. She tried to catch her breath. I have money for Piggy. Uncle Ray gave me money for Piggy. How much did he give you? Asked Mama. $2, replied Leah as she waved her money in the air. Do you remember what Grandma and Grandpa Royal said? Asked Mama. Absolutely, said Leah. Piggy gets 10 pennies for every dollar I have. I have $2, so how many pennies is that? Mama looked at Leah. Remember how to count by tens? Leah replied, oh yeah, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh, okay, Mama interrupted. Put your dollars on the table. This time, touch each dollar as you count by tens. Stop counting when you don't have any more dollars to touch, explained Mama. Now, let's count pennies for Piggy. Okay, I got it, said Leah. She put her dollars on the table and pointed to the one as she counted. 10, 20. It's 20. Piggy gets 20 pennies. That's right. Leah, good job, said Mama. Leah turned to Mama. When am I going to get pennies? Mama smiled. You know that jar of coins Daddy keeps on the dresser? I will trade your dollars for some coins in the jar when we get home. Okay. Can we go home now? Leah asked. In a little while, laughed Mama. When they arrived, Leah ran to the end of the driveway to check the mailbox. She liked to look for the mail. The mailman, even though nothing ever came for her. Let's see, what do we have today? Said Leah as she flipped through the envelopes. Looks like bills. How do you know what bills look like? Chuckled Daddy. Grown up mail, said Leah as she continued to flip through the stack of envelopes. The last one stuck out was a pink envelope with handwriting. This one caught Leah's attention. She read the letter slowly. Leah. Hey, that's my name. May I open it? Not until you get inside, said Mama. Go ahead and open it before you go wash for dinner, said Mama. Leah tore open the envelope and pulled out a card. The outside of the card read, a note of thanks. As she opened it, dollars fell out. Whoa, she said. Mama turned around to see Leah picking up dollar bills off the floor. Who sent the card? Asked Mama. I don't know, replied Leah. I'm trying to catch my money. Let me help you, said Mama as she bent down. Mama picked up the card off the table and started to read. Dear sweet girl, thank you for helping me pull the weeds from my flower garden last week. I always enjoy when you come visit. Hugs and kisses, Miss Allen. That was very kind of her, said Mama. Yes, it was, Leah said with a grin. Leah laid her dollars on the table and started to count by tens. Let's count pennies for Piggy. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. It's 50. Piggy gets 50 pennies. Mama, I'm going to need more change, please, said Leah as she skipped off to wash up for dinner. No problem, said Mama. Wasn't dinner delicious? Asked Daddy as he tucked Leah under the blankets. Mama did a great job, said Leah. Daddy read Leah's favorite bedtime story. She fell asleep as she turned the last page. Daddy kissed her on the forehead. Sweet dreams, Leah, and tiptoed out of the room. Leah planned to sell some of her old toys at the neighborhood yard sale to get money to buy new toys. When you come home today, we will clean out your toy chest for the yard sale, said Mama. And don't forget to give Mr. Cherry your permission slip for the field trip. It's in the front of your backpack. After school, Leah rushed to her room and started cleaning out her toy chest. Mama walked in as she was talking to one of her stuffed animals. Bear friend, I love you, but I think you're ready for a new home, Leah added. Leah added the bear to the box full of toys. I'll help you give everything a price later, said Mama. You can go work on your chores while I make a few phone calls. Leah waited for Mama to walk down the hall before she threw herself on the bed and grumbled, I don't like chores. Daddy picked Leah up from school after her field trip on Friday. We're going to stop by the credit union on the way home, said Daddy. How much do I get for doing chores this week? Asked Leah. And may I have a lollipop, please? By the looks of your chore chart, you earned $3. Remind me to ask the teller when we get to the credit union, said Daddy. They were greeted by a teller. Good afternoon. How may I help you? Daddy told the teller how much money he needed. And one lollipop, whispered Leah. Coming right up, said the teller. Thank you, said Daddy. Thank you, Leah said loudly as she waved from the back seat. When Daddy got the envelope from the teller, he handed Leah a lollipop and $3. Here you go, Daddy said as he reached back. Thank you, expressed Leah. She laid the dollars on her lap and she started to count by tens. Let's count pennies for Piggy. 10, 20, 30. It's 30. Piggy gets 30 pennies and Leah gets a lollipop. She popped the lollipop into her mouth. The next day was the neighborhood yard sale. Mama and Leah set up a table with old toys, kitchen tools, and random stuff from around the house. Mommy, look, said a little girl as she pointed to Bear Friend. How much is the bear? She asked the lady. Only $1, Leah said with a smile. The lady pulled out her wallet and said, all right, we'll take it. Sold, shouted Leah as she handed Bear Friend to the girl. I think it's time to pack it up, said Mama. Okay, said Leah. How much money did I make? Mama handed her an envelope of money. Leah lined the dollars up side by side.
10, 20.
Oh, hold on, not yet. Lined them up side by side, and she touched each one while she counted by tens. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. It's 70. Piggy gets 70 pennies. Whoa. Leah looked up at Mama and smiled. Does Daddy have any coins left? Daddy walked into Leah's room while she was filling up her piggy bank. 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70, counted Leah. There you go, Piggy. Leah patted her bank on the head. Wow, Leah, said Daddy. I'm proud of you for remembering to save. What did you think of that story? Did you like it? Just wait. I loved that Leah's grandparents gave her a tip for saving her money. We have talked before about a way you can save your money, right? You can always split your money up into 3. Some goes into your save, some goes into your share, and some goes into your spend. And here is a practical tip for what to do for your saving part. Every time you get $1, how many pennies should we save? 10 pennies every time we get $1. Do you think you can do that with your piggy bank or saving jar? I think this is a great idea. And I would love to hear from all of my friends in the community if you do this. All right. Now, I have one last thing to tell you about, and that is our Thanksgiving turkey. This weekend, people are celebrating Halloween and the harvest. But not next week, well, sort of. Sunday begins a new month, which will be November. And for every day in November, we have something special to do. I have a turkey. Can you see my turkey? And my turkey has feathers. I'll put the link in the comments, but to the link so you can color your own turkey and all of your feathers. But there are 30 feathers. And do you know why there's 30 feathers?
There's 30 days in November.
That's right. There are 30 days in November. And so what I want you to do is to color all of your feathers, and every day on the back, write something you're thankful for. And each day you can use some glue or some tape to glue a feather onto your turkey. And as you fill up your turkey, I would love to see pictures, but I would love it so much that once you fill up your entire turkey, will you send me a picture of your turkey covered in all of its feathers with all of the things it's thankful for? Will you do that? Oh, I'd love to see it, friends. Thank you. So we have done a lot of things today. We have made snack. We have read 2 stories. We've talked about a thankful turkey, and it's now 4 o'clock. So it might be time for us to go. So it's time to head out to keep celebrating the fun week that we're having. And I hope however you're celebrating Halloween or the harvest, that you have a very happy Halloween and happy harvest, friends. Thank you so much and have an amazing rest of your day. Bye, friends.